Hello, fam. Welcome back to today's recap. So it's for March 7th today, Thursday, but Trading Asian session get open at 5 p.m. I looked and my bias was straight up sell. Like as soon as I looked, even on the daily, I immediately knew I was looking for a sell and I wanted my TP down below. What made me do that? Look, I don't know. And I do follow my intuition quite a bit, so that's what I did. Instead of trading on my TopStep as a regular, I decided to do a micro trade instead. I didn't want to take a mini, so I went back in for 5 micros, and for some reason it wasn't letting me take anything above 5. It was only letting me take 5 exactly. Even though it's micros, I think that there's a problem there. Even though the max quantity is capped, it just wasn't letting me. So I decided to set my stop loss right above that little wick high on the 15 minutes. And so we're in the trade. Again, as you guys know, so I figured out why I've been closing early and kind of prematurely too. It's because majority of the time I'm usually able to hold my trade, but lately, especially around my Apex account, I'm desperately trying to recover them so I don't have to start again from scratch, because they're PAs with only like 300-400 left or 200 on the sum, and even as of today $100 on some. So I guess I desperately want to recover it, and that's making me more so scared. So the fear is making me close as soon as I see some profit around like 100 or 200, leaving a big move or the rest of the move. And again, I'm not trying to catch the whole move, but I think I do close prematurely. But again, I did it again today, and so, well, it just be happening. I'm working on it. I'm still working on it. I'm still trying to figure out how to best deal with it. But I figured out it only happens around those accounts. So I've been trying to get better with that. And then, the trade just kept going my way, and we're just waiting for everything to keep on moving down and down. I was so surprised at the way how quickly price was moving down with like very nice impulse to the downside, which was very surprising for Asian session. But there are days like that though. So now I'm waiting to see how the trades are playing out. I was trying to add 3 contracts, like to scale into my trade with TopStep, but it won't let me go over 5 micros. And I don't know why. It's locked in as 5, so its brain is thinking 5, but it should be 5 micros. It should be 50 micros and 5 minis, but it won't let me take anything over 5 micros. And it's driving me crazy, but I wasn't able to scale in, so I just left it as is. And but I was able to scale in a little bit. So on my Apex account, as you can see, I added 2 more contracts. So it made it 5 micros from 3, and it brought my entry down from 18022 to 18009, but that's okay. We're still in profit, and price is trending down. As the trade was going, I honestly kind of stepped away, so I'm not monitoring my trade, and I decided not to break even on the TopStep one, just to kind of give it room, just in case price needs to breathe a little bit in the way that it's trending downwards. So I'm watching it do its thing, basically, as it's going up, going down. And to reduce my anxiety, I step away and I say, F it. You either gonna do what you're supposed to do, or you gonna knock me out. So my stop loss is set. I'm okay with the loss. And so, that's how I find peace to step away most times, if I'm okay with the stop loss. And I do a calculation prior to. And if I don't, that's why I really like TradingView, because it makes it so easy to do my stop loss calculation. And I'm able to know exactly how much I want to risk before entering the trade, as long as I click the buttons for stop loss and TP. So, yeah. So at this point, I'm watching price kind of move a little back towards the upside. I'm marking that level because there was the next candle kind of opened like with a flat top, and I'm expecting price to kind of go back and go up and wake up a little bit before coming down. So depending on price's reaction, I didn't like what I saw on here. Was rejected on my level, so I closed my apex trades. I should not have closed. I should have held again. I had a reason to close, but I could have held, and I held the other one. So that's what I'm saying about fear. I wanted to close it, but I was like, why close it? Just leave it. Again, fear of losing my profits on the other one because I'm desperately trying to save them and bring them back from the brink of death. And, versus an evaluation that I'm working with. So ending up leaving my TopStep one, and price decided to just melt downwards. It was tanking. It was melting. And this is where I was like, God dang it, I should have left it. I expected price to come filling that little blue thing, but it didn't. And I was ready to close at this point, but then I held again. I decided to hold some more because I'm like, why lose so much profit? And I considered selling again, but then I changed my mind because I considered buying from that point. But I saw price kind of going down, and I changed my mind. I said, no, it's too impulsive of an entry for me. Because it rejected off my zone does not mean it can't break through it, right? And that's exactly what price did. It broke through that zone that I had marked up. And I just kind of sit on my hands, watch, and wait for the best time to exit my other trade. And this was beautiful. This was real beautiful. We had a great entry right as soon as market opened, and yeah, look at that melt. Look at that tanking. And that's the thing, though. It's like I never saw this coming. Of course, I saw that the price was going to go down, but I didn't think it was going to move that quickly. I was expecting price to kind of slowly get there. And so my close, I didn't realize that I closed a bit late, but it only saved about $500 for me, even though I closed right around, I think here, but it pulled back a little bit by the time my close actually activated. So, yeah, so that's it for agent session. Did I go back and try to take another trade on my Apex account? Yep. Did I lose profit? Yep. The profit that I was desperately trying to save. So I don't know. I don't even know. I have an edge in the market. I kind of think I'm starting to believe I know what I'm doing, but I'm still dealing with psychology, man. It's up and down, And that's pretty much it, guys. Thank you so much for watching.